coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harwood, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, the
I just started to
rolled the dice last season and gambled on acquiring Kawhi Leonard.
The first title in franchise history, DA. Such a huge moment for the team, city, and the country of Canada. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Curry outside.
Curry.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Warriors. Outside Lowry takes the 3. Chris with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 3-point game. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
And in Thompson's career, he hits well over 40% of his threes. That's remarkable consistency from range.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside. Count that one from VanVleet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Oh,
it's
my
stolen by
God.
Lowry. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to
Oh,
their
my
team.
God.
That sequence right there.
Oh, dumb. Honestly.
Here's Anunoby. Top of the key, Siakam.
Oh, my God.
Outside for Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. He's got his second
Yeah,
bucket
that's their
tonight.
first point there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lowry against Curry. From deep.
Clutch.
And
Clutch. Clutch.
From 3-point range. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Oh, no.
2 seasons, Kyle Lowry scoring, trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. They get it back. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Anunoby.
Oh, what am I doing?
Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in. And
Get that out of here.
for him to stay
Oh,
his
my
feet
God.
along the way.
And he comes up with the deuce. The Warriors trail.
Oh. My boy.
Here's Green. Misses.
How
it.
you missed that?
And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Siakam. And he drops him away up off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby. And the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready.
Oh, we got grandma's cheerleading in there.
Still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line.
Grandma's
Like
and
his
mom.
potential as a
Never.
two-way player.
Oh, ain't doing this, fool. Alright. Daggy. Oh my god, what am I doing?
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Here's Pascal. And
Yes, sir.
good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
See, a lot of people don't recognize Curry for his entire offensive game. I mean, passing is a big part of what he gives.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pascal's shot is off. Raptors leading by 4. Out to the wing. Here's Van Vliet. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:56 left to play in the first. And Curry, here we go, does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lets it go with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Van Vliet, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Toronto leading by 9. It's Powell on the wing. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Body.
40 seconds left.
And then I
in
had
the
to play
opening quarter.
2K while.
Curry way outside. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Toronto grabs the miss.
What is
Just
that?
can't
Oh,
find it. Tough this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Warriors trail by 13. Here's Poole over Davis. Poole no good. Lowry passes to Powell. 3 seconds left.
Oh my god. What is it?
Here's Gasol. And it is good.
Alright, that's the first quarter. I'm getting absolutely bodied.
They're ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. All the great Golden State Warriors scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Norman Powell is out there with Davis, and it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the four-man position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Toronto with the ball after the Warriors pick up three. Gasol inside. Looney on him. Boucher passes to Gasol. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And finished off by Gasol.
Gasol is the kind of guy, I mean, if you forget about him, he's going to make you pay. Nice work on the offensive side.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Now here is Davis.
How y'all gonna leave this man wide open?
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Warriors trail by 16. Unloads. And that one hits back iron. And Chris, with Looney, he is a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups since he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor. He doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Powell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Here's Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yep, that one goes in there. Davis has got his first basket.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
14 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Raptors leading by 18. Passes it to Boucher. Back to Davis. Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. With every position creating offense now. Which big man do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop has given him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Here's Anunoby. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's the pass to
Oh,
over Curry. Thompson with the rebound. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Shot from 16. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. Toronto shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Pop. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, last year, Kevin, the Warriors didn't dominate the regular season with their roster of stars. They still finished atop of the Western Conference, but were just 3rd best overall. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Toronto leading by 21. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. 1:51 left in the first half. Pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ibaka. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And the Warriors last year, Chris, they seemingly cruised through the regular season.
Yeah, Kevin, but for a team that goes through the finals 5 straight times, I think that's natural. The Warriors showed, though, that they know when to kick it into gear, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough against the Raptors. He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Out left to the wing. Lots of room. Warriors with the rebound.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Shots good by Green.
The tune that Draymond's singing, I mean, music to a coach's ear, aggressive.
Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Wiggins drives in. No good that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about shooting.
Thompson the bounce pass.
What the?
Ibaka. They push it up 4 on 3 for the 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That one is off. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for the Raptors. And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Lowry against Thompson. From the arc. The shot by Lowry, no good. Green inside the 3-point line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You have to try to stop Draymond from getting to the rim. But what you sacrifice is that pull-up.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Raptors out in front, leading by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Toronto leading by 17. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry in play of the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is. But I honestly believe that hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Here's Curry. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Here's Anunoby, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Chris. And the Warriors miss again. And see, Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the pen of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his way.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Timeout called the Warriors. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that. But I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Thompson with the bucket.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Raptors.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 3-pointer. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Of course they're gonna make them.
First free throw is good.
I'll say. There's one. Yeah.
And he can't hit the second. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Looney, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Gasol. He kicks it to Lowry. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Kevon Looney.
The flop.
That is his first foul of the game.
Be right back, stream. Oh my god.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Poole. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Poole, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now here's Thompson, 11 points in the game.
Yeah, one of the best things about Klay Thompson, he's just an incredibly easy teammate to play with. He moves great without the ball. He doesn't need it in his hands to score. I mean, he looks to make
How
that
is that a
extra
foul?
pass. You gotta love it.
And with Thompson, all those things you mentioned, C-Webb, about him are why he's such a good fit with Curry.
Yeah, really anyone like Klay who doesn't need the ball to be effective is a breeze to play with. But the lack of ego on him to defer the spotlight to other stars constantly, it says so much about Klay. But don't sleep, though. He has the confidence to light you up at any time.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
And look at Mark's brother Powell. I mean, the top 3 pick. Mark went in the 2nd round. But if Mark stays healthy, the career comparisons will get really interesting.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Here's Pascal. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Pascal's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
To the inside, Hollis Jefferson, and he banks in the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the 2nd half. They're 0 for 4. Fast break, Toronto. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Curry gets the bucket.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. He dishes it to Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's Powell on the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson, and that one is stuck right through.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Thompson for three. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or
Probably
if it's
not.
more of the same from the first three quarters.
Probably the same.
Pocket is out there with Johnson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Powell. Ibaka right side. 2 points. That one goes. Ibaka's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Powell pulls it in.
What?
He thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't stuck in there and, and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. Don't push me too hard on this. I gotta give this for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way in the back. You'd have a good
What was
laugh.
your response?
He pushed me into the basket. The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Here's McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. And
Again?
so he'll get a chance at the line.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Stanley Johnson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
Thomas checked in for the Raptors. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Chris. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. On the wing, Johnson. Wide open look. And that one, good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
From deep three-point range, Powell pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah. and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sinks the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Raptors ball.
Damn, y'all love calling us out.
They've got an 11-2 run going. To the paint, here's Ibaka. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, that's
just a solid.
Wait. Hey, yo. It bounced off you, bro.
played by Johnson, sensing the physical defense and going right up into him with the shot.
And that one goes. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Warriors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. McCaw kicks to Thomas. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Lets it go from 14. Looney with the bucket.
That's what they want to see from him inside, keeping his cool and not letting the D bother him.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Here's Boucher. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The Warriors shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And out of bounds. Toronto gains possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover.